Hi, everybody. This is Barbara Kurtman, and this is my reality right now. There's a court case hanging over me, family struggles, financial pressure, and the weight of it all, and my business. But I refuse to be defined by pity or sympathy. I'm releasing every day what no longer serves me, and I'm pushing through with relentless strength. Through it all, my fur babies remind me of resilience, unconditional love, and healing. Because if I'm not strong, I have to face their health struggles too. And I refuse to let that happen. They teach me to keep moving forward, to stay connected to what truly matters. This isn't just a story of victimhood, it's a story of victory. Power, growth, strength, and unstoppable commitment to my mission. Teaching people how to communicate with their fur babies. I know that everything we do, they mirror. I know how vital and important it is. That's why I keep going. That's why I keep putting my message out there. That's why I'm hoping to touch your soul that you decide that you would like to see what your fur babies are absorbing in you. That's why a mirror shift has to be done because everything you feel and do, they mirror. And don't get me wrong, there was a point today that I was mad at my cats because I was trying to find my peace after the court. And then I have to pull it all together again and I have to release my tension and I have to release my fear and I have to release my stress. And when I do that, I get into a place of peace and that emanates out to them. They're living in my space or I'm living in theirs. So I have to stay strong and resilient, not just for me, but for them. And that's the legacy I'm building. That truth to be fierce and never to let go of having that power inside us. So let me say one more thing. Let me tell you a true story. So what I've been focusing on this court case is something that's beyond everybody. Yeah. And it has not exactly manifested like that, but it's been shifting and shifting and shifting. And so after today, my focus is switching again. Not that I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm choosing different words because words have power. So let me tell you a true story. My cat Lydia was medically dead. When I brought her to the vets and she was just laying there 3 weeks dead. She did not move. And this morning, I was facing that the court case was in the afternoon. And I again did like releasing affirmations, incantations, affirming, writing how I see it happening. And I did it again. I stayed in my power, what I can see myself living. So, because I said it's not over till it's over. Yeah. And then I also surrender. I release. I let go. I surrender it to the universe, or you can surrender it to God, whoever you want to. So I do a lot of different things. Yeah. So when Lydia was medically dead, I thought of her today and I thought, you know what? When she was medically dead, the vets told me we got to put her down. There's nothing more we can do. I did not have time. There was no time. I was supposed to put her down. I did not have time. Time did not exist. They said we need to put her down. There is nothing more we can do. That killed me. In that moment, I thought I was going to die. And I said to the vet, I'm taking her home. And I took her home where I was supposed to put her down. And I sat next to Lydia, and she did not move. And I said, Lydia, I do not know you. Please show me what I should do. And you couldn't even hear a pin drop. I got so quiet. And then I finally stood up and threw my hands in the air like that. And I said, I choose life. In that moment, she got up for the first time in 3 weeks. Are you freaking kidding me? That my energy had such an impact on her to choose to live? The vets told me to put her down. It was over. There was nothing more they could do. And she lived 10 more years. And today, when I was focused on the court, I thought about her. And I thought about miracles do happen. And I know it because I lived it with Lydia. And I know it because I got 1,440 days with blessings. And yes, my energy every day made a difference, even if I impacted her health. Every day standing in a power, realizing that there's more to this. I had animal communicators that I trusted. And because I trusted them so much, I almost put my cat blessings down. I was this close. And then I pulled back. First of all, because my girlfriend said to me, "You are not putting him down. Give him a chance." That was number one. And then the next thing it was, I was told, remember who you are. Remember what you've learned in your life. Remember the power that is in you. As long as Blessings is alive, you have a chance. And I remembered this morning my miracle with Lydia, my miracles every day with Blessings. And so I had to switch, even as hard as it was. Yes, I asked for help. Yes, I asked for help, but I also was standing in my power today. And I was standing in my power the last month, the last few months, because I was sued a year and a half ago, 3 weeks after Blessings passed away and losing 5 fur babies in 5 weeks. I did not succumb. Yes, for a moment or so, I cried. But after that, I lifted myself back up. I released, released. And within 2 weeks, I was able to get messages from Blessings crystal clearly. So you see, Blessings lived a year and a half. His leg healed at that time because I chose to lift up, see him healed, realize he is healed, be in victory, be in my power, be in my strength, be in my growth, and remember who I am. And you need to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember that the power is always in you. You can shift in every moment. You can shift, you can release. If you need some help and you want to see what your fur babies are mirroring you, and you want to understand how to communicate with you, look at yourself and you will see the mirrors on the outside of you because they mirror you. And they do, just like children. They mirror you, just like Lydia mirrored me. I must have been dead the whole time for her to choose only to live when I chose life. I didn't know I had such an impact until that moment. And I wasn't a psychic then. I didn't know anything about it then. I mean, I was psychic. We're always psychic, right? So if you or when you're ready to make that change within you and to be in your power and to see what is going on with them and to make those changes, I'm happy to help you through, and I'm happy to help you communicate with your fur babies. I'm happy to show you how to know what they're feeling and thinking whenever you're ready. Or if you want to release your grief and get signs and symbols and still make a connection with them on the other side, you can always do that. If you're facing a situation where you don't know what to do, put them down, go to the vet again, or whatever, or eh, make a choice between different things medically, whatever, to help you with your choice at the vets. I'm happy to be here for you. But remember, what I say is if you have to go to the vet, you go. I'm not a medical doctor. And you do that if you feel you have to. If you need to, you go. The rest, you do in your mind. You make a shift. You see your cat healed. You know how many times I went to the vets and Lydia was so sick and I sent energy when something happened to an animal that was there. And even at the time that Lydia was just laying there, I was told a rat was paralyzed because the kid threw the rat against the wall. And I sent that rat like healing in my mind, yeah? And I was told that rat got taken home. I don't know what happened. I mean, that rat was already paralyzed, so I don't know. But I know they took the rat home, which is amazing. So you can do so much with your mind. Anything you'd like help with your fur babies, comment help below, and I'll help you step into your power with your fur babies. See you very soon, this is Barbara Kurtman.